Shalom, and welcome back to this week's installation of a Biselleh Torah. Shoftim is the parsha that we're reading this week. Justice is administered by judges, and it needs to be done correctly for there to be a just society. You know this. We know this. Without law, what would people fall prey to? They would do what they wanted. They would spill blood, they would rob, they would thieve, they would lie to their own advantage. So we have laws because we don't trust people to do the right thing, and justice must be blind. As emblematic in front of virtually every courthouse in the country is that woman who stands for justice, who is blindfolded, who doesn't favor the rich over the poor, or the poor over the rich, the powerful over the powerless, or vice versa. She's blind, and that's the way that justice must be administered. And yet our Torah also indicates there's another parcel that must be understood for there to be truly a just society, and that is the marriage between mishpat, again, justice, and tzedek. Mishpat and tzedek need to be handmaidens of one another continually. What is law unless there's understanding? What is law if it is not administered with an understanding of people that can't be put into a corner by saying they're all this or they're all that? Mishpat is black and white. It's this or it's that. There's no in between. But humans are gray. We fall in between. Nothing is certain as it is laid out by the law, but there are gradients of human behavior that need to be understood. By one of the famous rabbis of the past century, he was asked, what's the difference between keeping far from hating falsehood and being honest? What's the difference between keeping far from falsehood and being honest, or hating lies and embracing honesty? Maybe you think the difference is negligible or is the same, but he pointed this out, which I think is a powerful reminder of why tzedek is such an important value in our tradition. If you hate those who do wrong, if you hate those who speak ill of other people, hate becomes us. We become it. When we hate one thing, we're liable to hate all things. That's not becoming of human beings. It's not becoming of you or I or anyone else. But when we embrace honesty, that's a positive attribute. And that is tzedek, balancing out mishpat. In fact, we find in this parsha, tzedek, tzedek tirdof, righteousness, righteousness you shall pursue. Not only does it say righteousness, righteousness, tzedek twice, but pursue it. Zealously run after it. Mishpat is going to take care of itself. Thank God we live in a democracy. Thank God we live in a democracy where justice is dispensed. But never should it be devoid of tzedek, of righteousness, of understanding, of empathy. Shabbat Shalom.